most of you guys don't know me, but I wanted to talk a little bit about how the day-to-day life of someone who's trying to become successful and trying to make it work looks like. And honestly, like, I'm not the healthiest example. I don't have the healthiest habits. I don't recommend you to do exactly what I do and follow my example, because I'm not an example. I'm still trying to figure things out. So I wanted to talk a little bit about me and about my situation right now and how it is for me, my experience so far trying to make money online. My name's Olaya. Almost everybody calls me Olay. I'm 19 years old. I moved countries like 4 years ago. I moved to a whole different country, had to learn a whole different language from zero. Like, I was so alone, had no friends. The few friends I had, like, I had to leave them in my home country. I had nobody here, and I've always known I never wanted to spend my whole life working for somebody else for a very small paycheck at the end of the month, working in an office or whatever it is. Like, I literally don't even care about the profession anymore, what the job is. Like, I physically can't spend my time like that. I would much rather make my dream come true and build something for myself than to work for somebody else's dream. And it's very difficult at such a young age, and I feel like I'm behind because I see like all these kids, like there's literally 15 years old making like all this money online and everything, and I'm like, shit, like I'm late, but like I better start now than just like sit here and complain and say like, oh, I wish I started earlier. Wrap it up, like you gotta start now. Like, there's literally no better time to start than right now. So I got my shit together, you could say, because I was going through a very hard time because I was so alone. So I started working on myself and my mindset started changing completely. That's when I started to know about ecom, internet money. Keep in mind, like, I was still struggling. Like, I'm still struggling to this day, but like my mindset has changed completely since then. And I now realize a lot of things that I wouldn't be able to realize back then. I was having like such a pessimistic mindset, and I was like so in my head, and at some point it all literally changed. Obviously it changed gradually, like over time, but I didn't have the right mindset back then. I still have a lot of things to learn, and obviously, like, you're always gonna be learning, like no matter what. Like, you can be like 60 years old, you're always gonna be learning. But back then I wasn't in the right mind space, I don't know how to call it, but I wouldn't be able to handle all the stress that I'm handling now. When you get like so deep in the grind, you start to like neglect a lot of aspects of your health that, like, this isn't healthy at all. But when you really want to make something work, you have to find a way, right? The most important resource, which is time, when you don't have that, like when you don't have an unlimited source of it, you have to make sacrifices. Because if you don't make these sacrifices, like, how do you expect to reach your goals? Like, literally, you either sacrifice for your dreams or your dreams will become the sacrifice. It's the reality. And I also want to add to that that's something I'm working on and I need to get better at. But in moments of unclarity and uncertainty, and when you are so stressed that you don't know what to do anymore, something that has always helped me is to go on walks, which I have to start doing more often, because I somehow, like, I got too lost in the grind and forgot what it's like to like actually like reconnect with nature. Like, actually helps. And just to go outside or like meditate and be alone with your thoughts really gives you so much clarity, and I need to start working on that. Also, sleeping more again, like sleeping enough. You also don't want to be oversleeping, and then like you end up even more tired and you lose time that you actually need for working. You have to find like a balance. Like, I have to. I'm working on it, and like I said, I'm not the best example for this, but yeah, in the end, you have to find what works out for you and what doesn't. You also have to keep in mind that if you don't give your body enough rest, then how are you supposed to keep working? Like, your body can't function without fuel and rest. So I need to apply that in my life as well. So when I started to know about the whole like drop shipping and everything, like, I would look into like different business models. Like, every business model works, but like I wouldn't like stick to one. I would try things here and there. Like, I bought like a couple of mentorships, and that's how I started to know like the basics about dropshipping, but I thought it was like this person helping you, but it was just like a general chat, and this person would reply like in a general chat every couple of days, like wouldn't really give much detail. It's so right if you want to start to know about the topic, like which it really helped me to learn the like how the whole thing works, like the basics basically. But I tried, like I tested like a few products with that, and I didn't really know what I was doing, so I would like lose motivation, and like I wanted it to work, but I didn't know what I was doing, or I didn't know what I was doing wrong. Also, had nobody to tell me, like I wouldn't find anybody like on the internet who would talk about that kind of stuff, and I knew I wanted like a way out, but I was really struggling to find like resources, right? Of course, like with time, everything figures itself out, but you still gotta put in the work, which I wasn't doing like all the time. Like I would like fall off. Like I said, I would lose motivation, and then I would like come back to it like every like couple of months, whatever. But you have to stick to one thing. I've heard this hundreds of times, and I wouldn't think much of it. Like I would think, okay, yeah, everybody says the same thing as consistency. Everybody talks about consistency and how important it is, but like I wouldn't realize until now how important that shit actually is. And because there's a lot of things you won't really understand until you actually log in and actually put in the work, right? Watch all these videos, like also that, like I would think I was being so productive, but like I wouldn't really actually take action, if you know what I mean. Like I would like think I'm productive because I'm like learning, like which I was learning a lot, but I wasn't really like applying all the stuff I was learning. So at some point, like I actually thought like, okay, like bro, I need this to work, like I have to do something about it. Time is running out. Like it's been like 2 years, 3 years, I don't even know at this point, but like I haven't gotten one single sale that my brain could use as proof that that shit is possible. And I was like, bro, like obviously you've been moving from one thing to another. I tried dropshipping and a bunch of other things, but like I would learn about it and everything, and then I would like switch to a different business model I would find online, and I would start learning about that other thing. I would buy a mentorship, and then I will get like demotivated, be overwhelmed by all of the things I didn't know about it, and I had to like learn a new thing from zero and everything. And I always had a feeling like dropshipping, that's the first thing I knew about, and somehow that was like in the back of my mind telling me like I have to stick with it. Like somehow I will always find my way back to it. I knew somehow that's what's going to work for me, right? So right now, like last fall, I started like taking it seriously again. I would start refreshing my mind on it, like because it had been a long time that I didn't like run a product. And then I started like actually find really useful information, like things that nobody would talk about before, and I would really start to like understand how it works, right? There's a lot of things you have to keep in mind when it comes to dropshipping. There's a lot of things that no one talks about like on the surface level. So I started joining like Discord groups. Keep in mind, like it's so weird to see a girl doing dropshipping or whatever, because it's mainly guys that are just like always in these Discord groups, and it's not usual that you see a girl trying to do this kind of stuff. So it feels a little bit intimidating sometimes as a girl, but I would see a few girls that were doing it too, so I would like talk to them, and also like it will help me see that I'm not like alone. So yeah, I would join these groups, I would like network with people, which really helps. And really, like when you start talking to people who are actually making money and actually making it work, it opens your eyes that like if it's happening for them, like if they're making it work, like why can't it happen for me? Like that's what I was literally like thinking. Like it really kept me going. Also on this Discord groups, there's always like the wins section, right? And I would look at that every day, like this is actually possible, and I would start putting in the work, doing like every step, trying to apply what I've been learning. And I'm still like, I'm not even like that far ahead, like I'm just starting out. Like I still don't know a lot of stuff, what I'm doing wrong, or like the things that I have to improve. But at the same time, I've come very far compared to where I started. And you always have to remember, like you can't forget to be grateful about how far you've come. And so I started trying to like test a new product that I ran this past month, and that was actually like my first winner. And literally like on the second or third day of running it, the day I got my website up, or like the second day, I don't remember anymore, I got my first shoe sales. I was like, going crazy. Like, I couldn't believe it. Like, I was like, this is actually real. Like, this is actually happening. Like I have proof now, right? Like, I was trying to like assimilate everything because I came back from school and I heard my first cha-ching. I'm never gonna forget that moment. It's like the only proof I needed to know that it actually works and that I have like right now I'm not going back. The thing is, like, back then I would lose motivation because I didn't know if it was actually real, you know, like tangible results. But like I got them now and I made like 4.5k in the past even less than 30 days. That product started dying out already, but I tested like, I don't know, like 4 or 5 other products since that one. Like in the past month I haven't gotten any sale from a new product besides that one. What I'm trying to say with this is you have to stick long enough with something until you see results. Like, how do you expect to see results if you keep changing like the business model, or you keep like falling off? Like, you have to actually stick long enough to something until you see results. It changes like the way you think, because once you see those results, now you've got proof. Now you can keep going. And like, I haven't deleted my notifications like on the notification center on my phone from the Shopify sales, because that's like I know it's maybe it's weird, I don't know, but like it's like proof, because I'm just starting to see results, right? So I still need that because it's still difficult when you are putting in all this work. Like, I'm literally, like I said, like I'm not having the healthiest habits at all. Like, I'm neglecting my sleep, everything. Like, my hair is like so bad because of all the stress. Like, I am sleeping so little, my skin's like gotten so bad. Like, I don't even like eat as well as I should. I have to go back to the gym because I'm low-key gonna go crazy if I don't. But like, literally all you need is conviction, and you need to like keep telling yourself that it's actually gonna work, because it is if you actually stick with it long enough. So yeah, that's a little bit about me, what I've learned from this first win with dropshipping. I'm so excited though, more to come, like for sure. I'm not giving up. Like, this is all the proof I need to like just keep going, like even harder, like keep at it, and just know it will happen for you. It's just a matter of time, and sometimes you just need to become a different person that can handle different levels of stress, or like different levels of like workload. I'm still like, I'm at school, like I have an apprenticeship, so I work, I go to school. I also sometimes like I did have like a second job, so I would be like working 2 jobs, going to school. I'm a design student, so the amount of school projects that we get is like not normal. Like, I could have chosen like any other job, or like, why did like I literally did this to myself. But like, what I'm trying to say is, Loki, if you actually want to make it work, you will find a way, regardless. Like, whatever you're going through, like I'm going through, like, bro, you get burnt out a lot, but you have to push through. And if you really want to make it work, it will happen. Like, you will make it work, you will find a way. You will need to make necessary adjustments and sacrifices, but in the end, like, it will all work out. And I also try to remember about why I want it. That actually helps me a lot. Why do you actually want it? For me, I can't live a life literally working for somebody else for like nothing. What the hell? I'm working like 42.5 hours a week, and I get like what, like 5 weeks per year, and you have to like spread them out. So yeah, that's kind of like a little bit about me, about where I'm at on my journey. I've low-key tried to make this video, like not this exact video, but like I've tried to record myself like 3 times already, and every time I watch the video after, like I cringe myself out. Like, I've been trying to start posting and talking more to the camera. I've also tried speaking more to the camera. Like, I haven't posted any of it, but I feel like it has actually changed. So this is like also a sign to start doing things that you feel uncomfortable doing, because you'll get better. It's inevitable to get better at something if you just do it repeatedly. But yeah, I've been wanting to start a YouTube channel for a while, document the journey, overcoming the fear and everything. Just stay focused, keep working. How do you want to achieve anything if you just keep quitting? So yeah, I'm excited to see how it all turns out, how my life will change in the next couple of months. I will keep trying to document everything. I've been so busy, but I will try my best, because your life can literally change so quickly.